Good morning. Welcome in. Losing my chair. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Welcome to February, guys. Yeah, so if we survived January, whoop whoop. That was a rough month for me. I don't know about you. It was a lot of, I understand why everything happened. It's a lot of mental and emotional purging of shame and guilt, and it felt like, the divine masculine within just needed to dump and empty because they can't, it can't carry it anymore. And I know I'm leaning into the outer masculine as well, which makes sense as to sat down at my table intending to do a February overall energy reading for the collective, and Spirit's like, nope, nope, you've got to do a twin flame reading. Apparently, I meant to focus my readings on the twin flame energy at this time. I know a lot of my readings last month, leading up to last month, it just, we're gearing more into that energy. It's just not that I was gearing into it, it was like I was picking up on that energy. So it just needs to come through. So whatever needs to come through, I'm going to go with it. I guess we'll get to the February energy at another time. So, but I will share the notes that I did write down. It might pertain to the twin collective. It might just pertain to the entire collective. So in meditation, I got through the word strong and intense. All forward moving planets right now, until April 1st. Can't remember which one goes for retrograde first. Is either it's Jupiter or Mercury, or they're like days apart, beginning of April. It says this energy could feel chaotic, in quotations they had me put it in, as the energy picks up, but keeping grounded in your knowing. That's where you're going to find the gold. It's just we need to keep grounded in our true essence, because even though it might not look chaotic, it just might feel chaotic, and that maybe that's the aspects of the distorted ego that are still trying to hold on, where we're looking at it from a fear perspective instead of the higher perspective. So Spirit is asking us to do our best to stay in that higher knowing, that everything is working out for our highest good, in divine order, in divine timing. I do have an asterisk here. It says there may be a pocket of rapid purging around the mid-month. It said it's going to be like a quick burst, purging of what was being released in January. So like the shame, the guilt, the disappointment, really trying to come in to find the balance between what is and what isn't. Interesting how that's coming through. So okay, so this is where this feels like it's going to be a month for the feminine of releasing where they hoped or thought or were given visions of where their life would be at this moment, and versus where it is. um, and it's not like they're looking for it to be like the visions they've been shown years ago. This is where they're just releasing the attachment and embracing the unknown and the unknowing. And for the feminine, that's real difficult to be in, because she is the intuitive. She gets premonition, she gets the vision, she gets the nudges and the knowings and everything. And for her to be, and again, gender makes no difference here. I'm always going to speak on as divine, feminine and masculine as the male and female aspects, because that's what I know. Actually, you may know it from another perspective, and that's perfectly fine for you. So, take what resonates and flip how you need to. But she's no longer attached to the visions of how she thought her life would be right now at this point in her journey, you know, as the divine feminine, as part of, you know, the the the, the twin flame connection. um it's like there feels like there's some deep acceptance and appreciation for the journey, you know. Not saying she hasn't appreciated the journey this far. It's just it goes deeper. um So that's a great place for her to be, because I feel that maybe January kind of rocked her off her heels a little bit. Yeah, deeper appreciation for how she got here. I'm writing, but I'm also listening, so they're guiding my writing here. Um, yeah, so let's just tap into the um, interesting. They didn't have me pull any separate cards for the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. They had me pull just one tarot deck. The rest is oracle. Um, so I feel that we're just going to look at the we'll okay, we'll dip into the masculine feminine energies any way that I'm guided to, because it might come out in the collective union energies. So all right, well, that said, all that said, hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, thinking woman in action. This is where I feel this action feels like it's just like, you know what? It's time I release this. It's time that this energetic, I don't want to say block, but for a lack of a better word, you know, it's time that this energy gets moving forward and it balances out. Now we've got an 11 card here with the thinking woman, 47, an 8 with the action card. You know, we are in an 8-year. I'm being asked to light my sage again. Yeah, things will feel like they're going really super fast. And it's important that we stay in our knowing regarding the truth of all that is, you know, the truth of what's moving underneath the surface, you know. We've been feeling this energetic push under the surface for a long time, and it's slowly starting to get up into the physical realm here. You know, the thinking woman, you know, she may have been too much in her head in January. I know that I was. It's like they weren't even my thoughts. I couldn't even. I just wish I could have just taken my brain out and set it aside. That was just a few days ago, and a lot of rushing thoughts, and not yeah. So because they're not truly our own thoughts, you know, you may be picking up on your divine partner. You may be picking up on the collective energies. It was a purge. It was a purge of the old mindsets of, you know, I mean, I was told last month that specifically for myself, but I feel it was for the twin collective. We were being wrung out, and just everything from the last 20 years was just being released, because it cannot go with us any further. We're not meant to carry it. It got too heavy, and where we're going, and new earth, new energies, fifth dimensional energies and above, it won't survive anyway. So why even try to take it on the journey? You know, it's like, do you really need that suitcase full of shoes when you're going to the beach? All you need is either a pair of flip-flops, you know, so you can go into a restaurant, and other than that, you don't need shoes. That's for someone. I don't know, someone's packing for a trip to warmer weather, and they're thinking they need all these things that you really don't need. So I'm picking up someone's journey, a physical trip, a physical journey. Very interesting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I love that. Door to personal healing and happiness with the broken heart. Finally, whew, I'm feeling that lift that's just like whoosh, just right off my shoulders. It's like, finally, all of this it's done, it's over with, this broken heart, it's been done and over with. Even though we've been moving in the energy of healing and everything, maybe we haven't really fully released some things, um, that has kept us from moving into this, this peaceful time. But this is where we're being asked to settle into, and not settle as in, okay, that's as far as we go. It's not the end of the journey, but sink your feet into it, sink your soul into it, because this day, the days of all that, the days of all the betrayal and the hurt, um, it's done. If your life is looking a little chaotic right now, then please have faith that it is just being released, because you're meant for something so much more. The opportunity is here, and it's beckoning us. Yeah, we're being beckoned to walk away from whatever we need to walk away from, and walk toward. See, it would be like this: walk toward this doorway, this portal. Tomorrow we've got the 2-2 portal. The 22nd we've got the 2-2-2 galactic ascension portal. So I mean, big energies, in my personal opinion. So yeah, we've got a I'm not going to get into the astrology and all that right now. I haven't even finished my meditation on it yet. So I got this far in the notes, and they said, okay, this is the deck, this is the deck, this is the deck. I was like, okay, that's not a collective. They're really asking me to focus on the twin energy, because we're just still in strong energetic window. It's been extended. There's been healing. It's like, I feel like the finish line is really close for so many that are coming into physical union this year. All right. What more can you tell us, Spirit? Angels, guides, guardians, beings of love and light, Divine Mother, Divine Father. My bracelets are tink, 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 irritating me. I've been real sensitive to noise lately. Real sensitive. Yeah, decision. This is the Devil energy. Getting out of bondage. Being set free. Whether that's the bondage you've put your own self in, like the mental cage, situations that you or your counterpart are in. I'm just seeing this, just dropping it all and wiping the hands clean of it. Tell us more about this energy for the Twin Flame Collective for February 2024. Not taking those, I'm told. Wow, yeah, fast forward movement. Knight of Swords, Knight of Michael, time to move quickly. Strength. You have built up your reserves. So for some, that you may have been in a time of rest. For some, you're still in a time of rest. I'm hearing this energy is going to feel so fast that it's important that you remember to take care of yourself. Give yourself the grace that's needed for this journey. I'm actually getting Uranus tower energy with this, real quick, like almost whiplash energy. This feels familiar. I think this came out last month in one of the readings. I think it's come out in the last few months, actually, to be honest. It's really heavy deja vu there. What else do you want to tell us? What else were you allowed to know? Ace of Raphael, Ace of Cups. Yeah, love coming in. Love of self. Unity consciousness, I'm hearing. Beautiful. It takes a decision, though. Three of Michael, Three of Swords. Same energy. It takes a decision to move out of this energy. Healing is here. It feels more like now everything that you've been healing, it's like we get to sit in that energy of the healing, um, instead of always being in that mode of healing. You know, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. Ace of Wands. Look at this. The Three of Swords is flanked by two new beginnings, two new opportunities, excitement, passion, inspiration to move forward. Open the heart. Allow this energy to move in. Allow this energy to move out. I'm hearing the changing of the guards. I don't know what that means. So, new energy, fresh energy. It's like they're squeezing that lower vibrational energy right out of the picture. This is going to be very deeply emotional, exuberance, excitement, anticipation. You might feel it under the surface. I know I have been feeling it for like 3 years. So, this, for those of you who are in that camp with me, it's like you have to really come to a place of, you know, radical acceptance, full release and surrender of how you were shown it might play out. If you're a visionary, if you're prophetic, so these last few years definitely have been the practice of opening the heart and tuning into the intuition. And yeah, this is coming through saying, remember to be joyful and playful and innocent. Got the two dolphins there. Dolphins represent happiness, playfulness, joyfulness, among other things. Yeah. The Chariot, yeah, under the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Chariot, moving forward fast. Anything else you want to tell us, please? For the Twin Flame Collective. Let's get 3 more. Eight of Michael, Eight of Swords, and Six of Wands. Yeah. Victorious over any of the distorted mental thoughts. Can't even speak. Speaking of swords, Eight of Swords. Realizing that you've never been stuck and you can easily move yourself out of any situation. This is victory. This is being victorious over all the distortions. Eight of Michael is coming through, also reminding you to call upon your angels and your guides. Don't be shy, they're saying. Don't be shy. Remember that we're here to help you. We're here to guide you. If you come across this mindset that you feel stuck, you're really not. Let us show you the way. Let us lead you to find the truth for yourself, is what they're saying. Queen of Pentacles, getting grounded. Getting grounded. Yeah, and this is saying both counterparts have matured, come into their own physical maturity, mentally maturity, emotional maturity. Male or female, does not matter. This is also coming through like the Strength card did, saying, remember to take care of yourself as the energetics amp up. Your practice of protection, your from the lower energies, your practice of raising your vibration, your practice of cleansing your energetic fields. It needs to be amped up. It needs to be upgraded. Many of you will have already been getting that nudge to do so. Whoop, whoop. All right. All right. Got one flipped and one slid out. Seven of Wands and Page of Pentacles. Interesting energy to come out together. Can I get one on the Seven of Wands, please? There we go. Eight of Wands. All right. Yeah. So yeah, moving. Yeah, because you've learned so much more about yourself, and you're embodying it and you're bringing it into the physical experience. You're able to move out of defensiveness and allow the flow of energies to flow. Couldn't even come up with a word. You know, this is saying to me, opening of the heart. It's like the floodgates open in the heart. You know, first you're defensive and you're holding yourself, holding other people out, you know, at bay. And now the energy is asking to release that and let it to come in. It's going to come in really fast. You know, we've got the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, both very fast moving energies. Let's tap in very ever so slightly on what is they're stopping me. Okay, that's why this deck is out. All right, let's take a look at what energies the Divine Masculine is facing right now. And they're asking me to go onto this side of the table, which is my masculine side of the table. Divine Masculine. What energies are they experiencing? Ooh, that's a lot of energies. That's a lot of energies. But you know what? The one that first one came out, Call to Action, Commander Ashtar. They've heard the call. They know that says, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Yep, they're walking their talk. They're embodying their higher aspects, their I am presence. I'm hearing. I'm just going to take a look at this. Oh, I love that. So I am going to take these Archangel Michael, Trusting Heaven, Freya, Phases and Cycles, Horus, Cosmic Gateway, and Kuan Yin, Care and Compassion. The Divine Masculine energy feels like they've embodied their feminine energy and very balanced. We do have two masculine energies and we've got two feminine energies here. You add Commander Ashtar, it feels more like the bridge that brings these two together. You know, Divine Masculine has learned what loving themselves means. They have learned that that loving their own inner feminine energy is no different than loving the outer feminine energy in their counterpart. They are tapped in to the cosmic energies, trusting the divine more and more, whether they know that the divine to be God, universe, spirit, whatever it is for them. They're recognizing the cycles of the moon cycles, quite possibly. They're recognizing the cycles of cosmic transits. Really, this feels like they're really understanding they're sitting in their knowing. That's what I'm hearing. They're sitting in their knowing. That's their feminine energy. I love that so much for the masculine. They're understanding the ebb and flow of the cycles of life, the cycles, there's like it feels like they, after January's purging of the shame and the guilt, they've closed the gap between they've closed the gap of their belief that there is separation. So this is the masculine energy coming through, um, for whoever I'm channeling here, that um, is now tapping into the divine energies, knowing that there is no um, there's no end. It's all there's beginnings. Things change form, they ebb and they flow. Um, for some, they're understanding the what death really is and what it isn't compared to what they used to believe. They know that they're never without their counterpart. The divine feminine is within them, and therefore always with them in everything they do. They walk the same earth as their divine feminine. They look at the same sky. They look at the same moon. They look at the same sun. They gaze at the same stars as the divine feminine, as their counterpart, as themselves. Whoa, that's really deep. That's really deep. I don't know why I picked this tarot deck up, but the sun is on the bottom of the deck. And the Three of Cups, you light them up. And the Two of Cups, you light them up, divine feminine. This journey lights them up, divine masculine is saying. All right, let's see where the divine feminine is sitting. It's beautiful energy. I've been seeing that more and more with the divine masculine energy. It just makes me so proud of them. It's incredible. And then saying that, that means that I'm proud of my own inner masculine and feminine energies. That's something that's new for this feminine energy to embrace. And I feel. Let's see, what is the divine feminine feeling, experiencing right now? What energies are around her? Wow. Oof. One card. One card. Melchizedek. Melchizedek. Thank you for correcting me, Spirit. He says, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. And I love the tree of life behind him. I don't get this card very often, but when I do, it's big. He has given me permission to look at the bottom of the deck. Radha, Soul Flame. Wow. I have written in my book which one of these, each of the pairs that are, let's see. Nope. Okay. I thought I had one. I did not. All right. Never mind. Where'd it go? Okay. Got too many cards on my table. Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. Yeah. This is saying to me that as the twins come together, the divine feminine energy is sitting in this energy of bringing in what she's learned on her journey thus far, and pulling it into the physical manifestation of this, because this is funny, because this is coming through as feminine energy for me. This is coming through as the masculine energy. The masculine heals in physical union, the outer masculine. The inner masculine gets to find the balance, first and foremost. And when physical union comes, then the balance, inner masculine, feminine energies can begin to shine the light to assist the outer masculine to continue their healing journey. That was like pulling teeth out of me. It was like it was just being pulled right out of me. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I've got to sit with that. But yeah, So that's the energy that this feminine is sitting in. She's still, he or she is still learning. She knows that she's always going to be learning, but she also understands that there's a time of integrating what she has learned, pulling out those lost parts of you, and expressing them out. Radha's saying something to me. Hold, please. She says, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship, harmony, and healing. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. This is the divine feminine who knows that she's been prepared for physical union. Experience it. Now she gets to experience it in the 3D because she's experienced it as the inner union. We first find harmony with the divine within. And when it's expressed outward, then we align with that union energy. Okay. One for the union. One card for the union energy. Well, masculine had 5 cards come out. Well, so they're shifting. That's beautiful, or they have shifted. And there's a lot they want to say. There's a lot they want to say. Where'd it go? Never mind. It was the one that was on the bottom of the deck. Master Buddha. Increased awareness. Deep connection. Trust your inner voice. This is what I was saying in the beginning. We have to, what would it say? Could feel the energies could feel chaotic as the energies pick up. Keep grounded in your knowing. Trust your inner voice. You know the truth. You know the truth. There was something that peeked out at me. Ganesh, infinite abundance. Somebody need to see it, but he peeked himself out prior. All right, final messages. So yeah, February looks like, for many, this is going to be the beginning of union energies starting to manifest in the physical. This is, both counterparts are, I said it last month, they feel like they're really aligned now. Really aligned. They're on the same page. The energy is, it has not been for naught. Everything you've been working for. Yeah, I've been told that for many, many months. So just keep going. Stay in your light. Stay in your heart center. Ground your energies. I know sometimes it sounds like a contradiction to say that, to connect with your higher self in the ground, but it is important because we have that pillar, and it's got to meet in the middle. The middle is the heart. So there's also going to be, Master Buddha is coming through saying there's also going to be some increased telepathy between the counterparts. Adriana, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. That's one. Let's get 2 more messages. That's way too many here. I'm taking this one. Layla, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Absolutely. So this is anyone, if you're feeling in that 8 of Swords energy where you can't get out of your mind and into your knowing and into your heart, just call upon your angels to assist you with that. Don't forget. I mean, they said it before. Don't forget to call on us. They're here to help you, but they cannot intervene. They cannot. It's like they're in the outskirts. They're just waiting. You know, they've got other things to do, but but yeah, they need us to reach out. A simple help. When you start to notice that your thoughts are going wonky, it's important to get assistance with that from time to time, not taking those and being told. Final message of guidance for the Twin Collective, please. February 2024. And I will also be doing random twin readings throughout the month, as you know. But Spirit certainly wanted this one to be the first one out this month, which I'm okay with that. I had a feeling I'd be focusing more on the twin readings a couple months ago. I think it was Sadie who mentioned that perhaps I'm meant to focus on that. And I tried not to, but Spirit had another idea, so why resist, right? Final message. Well, they're picking a good one, let me tell you. Final message for the twins, please. Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. This is for anyone who is having trouble or challenge with speaking their truth and expressing themselves in any way, shape, or form, whether that's through art, through doing tarot readings, doing a YouTube video for whatever it is for you personally. It doesn't have to be like an artist, but a painter. But it could be anything with the arts, anything that has to do with communication. Maybe you've got to stand up in front of a group and give a dissertation or a speech or something like that. This is saying have confidence in yourself. Call upon Archangel Gabriel. Yep. She will assist. Yeah. Isabella on the bottom of the deck. She says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. I struggle with that word expectations, but anyway, yeah, just another nod. Stay in your heart, stay grounded in your knowing, and don't let these negative mental Eight of Swords thoughts convince you that what you desire isn't going to come, because what's meant for you is always going to be for you, always, on some energetic vibration. So keep that in mind. But fast forward moving energy for the month, for sure. Healing. It's like now we get to see or put into action the healing that we've been doing for how many years, you know what I mean? We get to witness it now coming out of us, through us, into our experiences, and I think that's just beautiful. So, and it's gonna come unexpectedly. Like I said, I was feeling Uranus Tower energy with this. Not negatively Tower breaking things down. This is just like surprise, a surprise call, a surprise message. Just the energy itself could just be so shocking of how intense it is. Can't even speak. See, when I talk about this card, I can't even speak. So maybe that's another thing. It is a swords, Knight of Swords. Maybe perhaps one or both of you want to speak so much that you get tongue tied, and there's a lot to say, there's a lot to get out, because you've been in physical distance from one another for so long, and it's just it just needs to come out. So, you know, again, sometimes that's going to come out through telepathic communication, which means the rushing of the monkey mind, um, even though it's, you know, it's just them trying to get everything off their mind, and vice versa could be coming through in dreams. So just keep your eye out on that. It's just it yeah, see, you see, I'm having the hard time tripping over my own tongue here. So this is the energy. That's how fast the energy is going to feel like it's moving, and it might have a sense of chaos to it. Um, if we're grounded and we're centered and we're in our knowing, we can walk through that smooth like butter. I'm here and smooth like butter. I don't know who says that, but that's how somebody's guide is coming through saying that. Um, and we'll be extremely victorious. So, with that, I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I love you. Till next time.